Alright, hey folks, welcome back to Dylan's Outdoors. This is technically our Fun Day Sunday. We haven't put out a full showing step-by-step cooking video in quite a while. We've just done more or less shorts, and we've kind of been doing the same thing. The reason we haven't done the step-by-step. We are doing shrimp burgers that we've done once, what, 2 years ago, honey? I think 2 years ago now, we did a video on it. We're throwing a little more twist to it, and we're going to actually bread it a different way than we did last time, but we are throwing a different twist. Actually, we're adding snow crab legs. I boiled the crab legs up, broke them, and I pulled, literally my hands are clean, I just got them washed, and pulled all the meat out of them, you know, what I could, and went through and picked them. This is what I'm going to dice up. This in the bowl already. See, like I say, there's whole pieces of crab and already chunks of shrimp. This is what we're going to leave whole. This is what I'm going to finally chop. Have my ingredients. Is what I did is I took about a tablespoon of Old Bay. Well, actually a little more, about a tablespoon and a half spoon of Old Bay. Tablespoon of salt. Tablespoon of pepper. A little garlic. Probably like a teaspoon of garlic technically. And a little paprika for just to add a little color to it. I got my egg and I got my flour. Simple. We're not going to use. Last time, if you go back and watch the video, I tried using a blender, and it did work, but it wasn't as best. So we don't have a food processor, something we'll invest in one day. Pretty not expensive, but I wouldn't say cheap, but we'll get one. But I've watched several videos that you know, you can do this. You can do this with a knife. Gunner, we just got back taking Gunner trick-or-treating, so he's here on Sunday. They actually did it in town, so. But we're just going to finally chop these shrimp up. It'll start kind of somewhat being they made it look a lot easier in the video I watched, because I mean, like I said, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, so we go off of learning a lot of stuff. But I am throwing a twist with I haven't seen nobody put no crab in it. And this is real crab, not artificial, so that I haven't seen. So this is actually probably the longest process, because you want to get these shrimp chopped up.
I'm going to get me some candy, okay? I'm going to eat it when I go get it.
And they do get tacky, which is what you want. I may put a little, my wife went ahead, because last time we did, like, what was it, mayonnaise dukes or whatever.
Helmets.
I may still put just a little bit in with it to help as a binder. I'm not going to overdo it, but I'm still going to put a little bit in it.
Different. Just go around.
I'm not using the Ritz crackers. The last one we did the bread and Ritz. So I'm just going to use flour.
Mama, now you have to sit right here. Okay.
And I am still going to put a little mayo in it. But the biggest thing is just getting these shrimp chopped down to a section that you're comfortable with, or can work with. So we're going to do the crab the same way. We're going to take that crab that's in there and we're going to chop it up.
You don't want to put that, but now how we make crab bowl.
That'll just help with the egg as a binder. Get a little more tackiness so they won't fall apart on you.
Say the glue, Daddy, the glue.
It's not glue, Dad.
Blue?
Yeah.
What is it, candy? What type of candy is blue? So they trick-or-treating ain't until Tuesday, Halloween night, but the town did it Sunday
But
here,
me,
so
because I'm wild.
there's other ones that are still doing it on the Halloween night.
There's no candy, Mama.
Jack, you smell it, bud?
You need to put that in the You need to put
Jack's done ate mine.
Okay.
He's done all.
Put it from Woodward.
So he smells, something smells good. So I guess the crab would be the same thing, you're making crab patties or crab cakes, but I think that's pretty good and tacky. So we're just gonna take that in there and put the chopped up ones with our whole. So it'll make that paste. Now, like I said, I'm gonna take the crab and do the same thing with it. And actually, believe it or not, I think we got more crab
Then shrimp.
than we do shrimp. So,
And that was that whole bag of shrimp.
yeah. Because the shrimp were not big shrimp, just store-bought shrimp that were graded shrimp. They wasn't the big ones, but it worked. But that's fine. I'm kind of glad we had the crab because that'll make a heck of a filler right now to help. I don't think
Don't use your hand.
crab need to be as bad to chop. So
I might come on my dad, but oh yeah, you can come for me.
Don't get the trap.
I'm gonna get this chopped up.
Mama, how you high now? What? Now when you take it
Once we get all this mixed together and make the patties, I'm gonna set them in the refrigerator. I got a black iron skillet. I'm gonna light the pit boss. I think last time we cooked them in the house, just go around. I'm gonna cook them on the pit boss in a black iron skillet with
We did them on the grill last
Did we
time.
do them in the grill last time?
You're doing it on the dough right now.
But we're gonna do them again like that process. Just, you know, about an inch, inch and a half, and the bottom of the skillet oil is all you need. And I also have a couple of scallops towards the end of the process. When these are done, I'm gonna throw them in there, cook them up too. So I think just chopped up like it is, I think that turned out pretty good. Let's get all this crab in here, kind of make a mess.
I pulled my tummy back.
Like
Look at it
that,
right here.
doing all that crab to it, it didn't look like a whole lot until you get to doing it, and then you do it, and actually it turns out to be a lot more crab meat than
You taste like
I thought it was. It wasn't a very big pack of crabs. There were snow crabs, not blue crabs, so that does make a little bit of difference. If they were blue crabs, I'd probably still be out there. That's the most aggravating thing about crabs, is getting them open. Let me rinse my hands off real quick,
Me, Jack.
wash them. Ciao, buddy. And we'll start adding in our other ingredients to that. I reckon it really don't matter which one you do first, as long as they all get blended in real good together. Go ahead and move this side away. Go ahead and get our cutting board out of the way. Set it right there for the moment. And bring this up. Like I said, I did all my seasonings and just took everything and mixed together. So go ahead and get all this and we'll sprinkle it over the blend.
What season you put in it?
Old Bay, paprika, salt and pepper, and a little bit of garlic. So, my wife's trying to catch me.
What?
Trying to see if I remember what we had. I had to think about the amounts.
God, I'm not.
Alright, we'll add our egg. It's 2 eggs, your beat. Like I said, this is just going to make us a binder, it'll make us a binder. Let's mix this up first, then we'll do that. Let's get the seasonings in there, get it all mixed up. I didn't want to go too crazy with Old Bay. I think looks like mixing it like that it did. Pretty good. I think I more than I said that would be good with chunks of shrimp, chunks of
I'll
crab.
hold it, Mama.
So hopefully there's
I'll bring it
enough
back.
chopped up that'll give it a patty.
You'll go.
I hope.
Let me crack
Now
it.
let me rinse my hands off
Open
again.
it up. Okay.
Now that I did that, before I mess with the egg, so we're trying to give y'all more of a step-by-step. Y'all can try it at home, it's not hard. Like I said, if you don't want to do crab, you ain't got to. You can buy shrimp that's already peeled and all that. but you need to set a little bit of the shrimp out whole, and you need enough to make your paste chop up. Is the biggest thing. Like I said, this is going to be added as a binder. I think I am going to put a couple, 2 of these in there to help. 3, let's do 3.
Yeah.
Just to help as a binder, because we don't have as much as what we thought a shrimp do chop up. But this should help it give it a tackiness. Alright, now the last step before we start making our patties, I'm going to have my wife slowly pour flour in as I mix it till we can get it to more of a tackiness now. So when it gets that tackiness is when it'll be ready to make your patties out of. Right now this looks like a good hot mess, not a cold mess. So we're going to pour, start off, you don't want it too much. A little more down. I'll start working it in so it ain't real floury and it thickens. As you're doing it, it'll thicken. Make sure you don't have no clumps in your flour.
Need some more.
I was gonna try what's that brand that we buy that we do the fish. Normally the brand we do the fish and stuff in, they do have a seafood one. They got a fried chicken and all that seasoned already. I was gonna use it, and I thought we had some, but we didn't. Most of the time we keep.
We got the hush puppy
Yeah,
bag.
we got the hush puppy mix. Which probably wouldn't hurt. Help.
Just couldn't put as much so it wouldn't swell up.
Like I say, just work your flour in because you don't want to overdo the flour, but you need enough where it's going to be tacky and stick. You feel like it'll hold and make a patty, you got enough. Your hands will go get nasty.
So that's the fun of it, Daddy.
Yep. Once you think you got that consistency, which I think mine's still a little runny.
Yeah, it's still running.
So-
Because the egg you put in it and then Donna, you dropped your sucker.
Yep. That's why I'm not going to eat it.
I got it.
Oh, that will go eat it. I'm going to put it down.
This is probably the hardest part right here is getting your tackiness how you want it. They make it look simple, but they've done it a dozen times, so I'm trying to do it and show
Mama,
y'all.
you open it?
In a minute.
Trust me, it's,
Wait, help me. Ain't going
you gotta play with it, and the more you do, the different amounts. Like I said, I had the crab, so,
Whoppers.
Oh, I didn't have help.
and I probably could have had a little more chopped
You want
up
to
shrimp.
help me?
Would have helped, but
Help me.
a little more, dude, a little more.
So, come on.
Just hold this for a second.
Gunner's got all that candy, he's all excited.
Alright, back to Mama.
Hi, great. Tired.
Not technical. I think this will be enough. We'll find out in a minute. I'll let her get me a sheet,
Hey, I don't
cookie sheet, and I'll go ahead and make the patties and set them
Here,
on it.
Connor.
Like I said, we'll set them in the refrigerator to let chill,
Chill.
stay chilled, and that'll help set it somewhat. So just get you a
bow.
tacky. You still need some more flour.
Alright.
They're not needs to be thicker. It's tacky. Might add a little bit in it.
Like what? Like what?
Won't hurt to add a little of that hush puppy mix in it. It'll help thicken it.
That's
Add
the
a
one
little
with the
flour.
onion in it.
Yeah, see, it's still real. It's tacky, but it's not wanting to bomb. It's like glue.
And the more you do that, the more you tear up the pieces.
mixed in. It'd be nice if I had some gloves, but I done used all of them, ain't had a chance to get any more.
Need some more? No. A little bit.
I think if I wash my hands and get all this off to do it, actually, I think it'd be alright. Let me rinse, try to scrape off what I can, because it is tacky, without wasting all of this fine meat, especially that crab. That's why I wish I had gloves. And my hands being wet probably help too.
And Aaron was supposed to invite Lee and Angela over next time we did shrimp burgers. But this was a last minute thing.
Yeah. But we'll see how this one turns out. And if there's any good comments on it. And then we can do it again. So, alright, now that my hand's a little damp, I'm going to leave them a little damp. Let's see if we can get these patties made. So, just going to grab hand size amount and basically pat them down. Kind of flat. Make your burger shape. Mine don't turn out to look as pretty as what I've seen other people's doing, but the one thing is like this, they're not going to shrink up like a burger or anything, so mine are a little more runnier, I can say. They're not as tacky, they're plenty tacky enough, but I think they can be a little thicker as far as.
Gunnar, are you going to get the counter?
Texture to help. But that's fine. At least I know they won't be flowery. And they should stay.
In our last ones, we
put rich
rolled them
crackers
on the outside with crackers.
So, see, they are really tacky, so I don't think they're going to fall apart. But I think they'll turn out pretty good.
John, are you gonna eat one of these or you eat something different tonight?
Like that.
Alright, so Daddy make one Gunner size.
Once they sit in the refrigerator too, it should help. While these sit in the refrigerator, I'll be outside and I will get the grill going and get it lit, get our grease heated up to about 350. They're plenty tacky enough. Get what I can off my hand, pack them in on the nose. So, looks like a sloppy mess. Hey, y'all stay tuned. Let me rinse my hands off, but y'all stay tuned and let us get this grill up and get it going. And we'll cut you back on. Alright folks, we got our oil up to 350 higher. We'll carefully get these in here on this hot oil. It could have been a little more flour on. That's alright. Work with it a little bit, be slow with it, take your time.
Well, at least we know they won't be dry.
Yeah, it ain't too bad. And they're staying shape for the most part. We'll see if we can get one more in there. Squeezed in here. But prime on each side about 3 to 4 minutes. That's all we've been getting. That's our biggest skillet. Set this out the way for a second. We'll shut it. And 3 to 4 minutes, we'll probably give them 4 minutes and then we'll flip them over. Y'all hang tight. Alright folks, just flip the first two, they're not sticking. They're golden brown on top. We're going to flip this last one. Just be careful when you flip them. It's kind of a challenge, I would say.
Oh, honey,
They will splash it and it does hurt. Nice and pretty golden brown. We're going to give it another 4 minutes or so on each side. These will be ready to come off and we'll have 2 more to put on here. Alright folks, we're going to get these 3 off. They're nice and golden brown. They cooked on both sides. Good.
See?
They're nice and golden brown. Look.
So we zooming in, Daddy.
Yeah, we are doing
Right
Both
there on the
sides.
food.
And they held together as you can see. My patty may not be perfect formation, but
Keep it on the pan. There you go.
got Tabby and Gunner behind the camera helping out.
Got
But as you can see, they golden. Gunner's doing the camera. As you see though, they are golden brown, and they did hold together.
Look really good.
We got 2 more we're gonna throw on there, and then I'm gonna do some scallops. We'll get the scallops, but let's get the other 2 done.
Yay!
Alright folks, done. We got our plates fixed. As you can see, in a little better light inside the house. Golden brown, that was Gunner's. He wanted it cut in half. Chunks of shrimp, chunks of crab. You can see what's chopped up in there and with the chunks, and you can see the chunks on top. I throwed on some scallops. Just throw them in the grease when we got done. But this is a shrimp burger. We made our own tartar sauce or cocktail sauce for it, or tartar sauce. Simple. Nice and thick, pretty. Good. Alright, please y'all missing out. Catch us on the next go around. Always remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Y'all stay tuned for the next video.